Hello, couriers! I'm back out here in Good Springs. Why? Well, I had the opportunity to visit the Nevada National Security Site. I know, big deal, right? But before doing that, I took a little detour through Phoenix and got an interview with the New Arizona Republic cosplay group that's out there. What follows is that interview, and then after this video, I'll be releasing the Gene Prim episode. So keep an eye out for that one.
You're extremely lucky I don't have my chainsaw with me right now.
Easy hot sauce.
Hi, I'm Eric, also known as Ranger Locke from the New Arizona Republic.
And I am Missy from the New Arizona Republic as well, also known as Rusty.
And can you explain what is the Arizona Republic?
New Arizona Republic is a group that was founded probably, I would say, around 2014, based off of Fallout cosplay love. People just got together building, we call them kits, cosplay outfits, based on Fallout. And then it grew from there, really. It attracted a lot of people of like mind, so it went from 4 people to, I think we have 450 people now.
Personally, I believe we joined up around 2017.
Yeah.
Initially, I hadn't had any desire to cosplay, but I was so in love with Fallout New Vegas, and the Raider just really called to me. So
3 in Vegas, that was the ones for me. But most of our members are around 3 and up, but we've got some old schoolers that like the isometric stuff and even Wasteland.
So, is it just Fallout New Vegas, or?
We are Fallout centric, not necessarily Vegas, but that's the most popular one. Everybody likes Rangers, of course, and other stuff from there. But we've got a lot of the power armors from 4. Once they changed from 3, from like the smaller size to like the big actual walking tanks, people were impressed with those. So we've got a couple of those in the group also. But 4 seemed to bring in a lot of fans also. So we don't necessarily say you have to focus on one Fallout group. It's Fallout is Fallout. That's all we really care about.
Now you're branching out though, or I saw you have some alien stuff on your
Oh
table.
yeah. We didn't want to limit ourselves just to Fallout. I mean, Fallout will always be our love, and that's where we stand. That's why our logo's the I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, the Death Claw. But we've got some people that are really into U.S. colonial marines from Aliens. We've got a couple Mandos. I'm an official Mando merc myself. We've got some Dragon Age people, just stuff from all over the spectrum. A lot of 3D printers, a lot of modelers, sculptors, all sorts of stuff. So we've got fingers and pies all over the place, and we can't really just limit ourselves just to Fallout.
And Fallout for us has become a real community. So we support each other in anything that we're currently doing. We ask each other for advice on how to build something, how effective to make your cosplay, or maybe even host a panel on something that you're passionate about. So it's really a cosplay kind of a support group where we all come together for our love of Fallout, but we are kind of a family now.
That's what I would say.
So, what are the requirements, I guess, to join your group? I assume it's mostly an Arizona group, right?
We're based in Arizona. We've got people in Canada, China. I think we have a Russian member.
Yeah.
But the requirements as far as us go is pretty much don't be a jerk. We don't have like rules and regulations like the 501st or anything like that, or any kind of CRLs where you have to build to a certain spec. Some people like to build screen accurate stuff like that. That's fine. I'm not really all about that. I like making taking the idea and making it custom, your own flair to it. But you do what you want to do. Everything, as long as it's Fallout, or as long as you get the idea that when you look at something, you can tell like, hey, that's from Fallout. That's all that really matters.
And I think the whole goal is just to be as creative as you can and to personalize and put yourself in that environment and in that kind of scope of, you know, wasteland and being able to branch out and add your own personal flair. So it's personalized and it's very individual, but it's still community based.
This like because a good point would be like the vault dwellers. They all look the same, but like when you cosplay, you don't want to look the same as everybody else. So where everybody customizes their stuff with, you know, a little. Even if you have the jumpsuit or the vault dweller suit, you can put on like, you know, some leather armor, raider armor, scabbard armor, stuff like that. Make it your own. That's really what we're after.
Now, since this is mostly a travel channel, and you all are very close to the original Vegas area, New Vegas area, have you all traveled up there?
Oh, absolutely, man. We just last year we went up to Good Springs for the jamboree that was there, and that's probably one of the best times I've had in cosplay ever.
Yeah.
But we drove through Nipton the back way and saw all that we saw where Helios, the site for Helios was. Nipton itself, which was crazy. It was 4:00 p.m. when we went through there, and it was like the whole town was just shut down. There was nobody walking, no cars running or anything, and we just kind of wanted to get out of there. Really, it was kind of creepy.
A little intimidating.
Didn't want to wait for the Legion to come back for
No,
you?
no, we're good. We're good. Man.
Not buying any lottery tickets?
Yeah.
No, fast travel all the way.
Yeah, but then we went through Prim. You can see Buffalo Bills and the Jack and Vance Hotel and all that stuff. Man, that was really cool.
Yeah.
And then Good Springs itself. Well, also, I've been to the dam before and all that stuff. The usual touristy stuff.
What's the furthest out location you've been to?
For that has anything to do with Fallout, or?
Yeah, I'd say that.
I don't know. Is Meteor Crater farther than Good Springs would be?
I mean, is Meteor Crater a destination? I mean, I guess you could say it could be a big empty.
I think it was in one of I think Fallout 2. I want to say it was. What was the spot? Zion. I've been to Zion before. That's I think that was the farthest I've ever been.
Any tips for Zion? I think that can be a bit rough.
Zion, I think one of the things before anything else is just how beautiful it is. It's amazing there. As far as the other thing, I didn't see any crazy natives or anything like that, or any Burning Man. I was hoping for it, but didn't see any of that. But it's
no
it's
Mormon militants telling you that.
I mean, there's plenty of Mormons there, but not militants.
Any advice you have for people looking to do the journey, like not just to Zion, but just overall the New Vegas journey?
I would say get versed in the locations, know where they came from, so you could appreciate them more when you go through them. There's nothing like seeing it in game and then going to see it in real life, and you're like, I've been here before.
And really just getting out and talking to people in that area. For example, at the Pioneer Saloon, I mean, you can pretty much talk to anybody there and then journey up the hill to see the cemetery. So just communicating and learning what each site kind of has to offer.
So what events does your group have coming up? So you got travel, obviously. You're going to be traveling to do other events. So what you got coming up?
Our real big one that we have every year is we have a good presence at the Tucson Comic-Con, which is coming up September 1st through 3rd. And right now we have like a 10 by 40 spot allotted to us this year. So we're going to be putting on a big spread down there for sure.
Yeah, we have the big guns coming out. We have the big armor. We have the vault seal and everything.
Yeah.
We have all sorts of props, and it is really just a good time. We have a very, very large amount of traffic during that weekend. And it's really great to talk to people who, maybe haven't been to a con before and are really interested in Fallout and costuming and being able to connect on that level. We have built a lot of great relationships out of shows like that.
I'll name drop some Instagram names that are also in our group, but Babe Kate will be there, Ball Girl Blues will be there, Jake the Courier will be there, Kuru the Clown might be there. We're trying to get him there, but we'll see.
Nova Rune Cosplay will be there.
Yeah, the big power armor guy, Big Ben.
Big Ben.
And you all are going out to the Good Springs event this year in November?
Absolutely. We've got our hotel booked for Buffalo Bills already. I don't know how good that place is, but that's where we're staying.
You weren't going to camp it? You on your Raider.
Yeah. Hey, I'm always down to camp.
We're not opposed to camping. We were used to do Wasteland Weekend, and we'd have to use wipes on ourselves because they had no running water.
No showers.
That was fine. That was like almost a week of just straight camping. So we're not opposed to it. But I think it was a little bit more money than we wanted for just a camping spot that year. So the hotel was cheaper.
Yeah, and plus at this point, this will be the second event that they've hosted, and this will be the first one actually with camping. So I think we're just taking some precautions to, make sure that we're comfortable and
let them get the kinks out.
Yeah. Let someone else go first.
I mean, and you're a couple, so it helps to have like a bit more relaxing place to go to.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, since you went out to the one previously, do you have any tips for people who are going out this year? What to prepare for, what to expect? I mean, obviously last year it was in the summer, it was hot.
Yeah,
this year's November, it's going to be cold, possibly.
Fingers crossed.
Knowing that it's out in the desert, I would say there's going to be a giant drop between day and night. So I would bring at least 2 sets of different climate clothes. Like bring your day clothes out, absolutely, but like for nighttime, I would bring something to cover up with, just to be sure. Like you don't want to be in shorts at night while it's cold, unless that's your bag. But
get ready to take some pictures. There are a lot of really just amazing things to check out.
Yeah.
But definitely, even though it might be colder, stay hydrated and just be prepared for potential heat. Also, make sure to gas up before you get to Good Springs because it is a bit of a trek to get to another gas station. It is a drive.
Even from Good Springs to the closest gas station is pretty much a drive. So if you're on E, it's pretty dangerous, man.
Also, the price difference is kind of hefty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, big time. I would also say don't be afraid. Like if you see a cosplay or something that you're really interested, I would say don't be afraid to go ask for a picture or an introduction. Especially there, everybody is there for Fallout, so everybody's accommodating for sure. I met a lot of people that last year, man. We got a lot of New Arizona Republic members out of that, so I'm sure it's going to be the same way this year too.
And definitely brush up on your caravan skills because
I still don't know how to play that
cats.
game. I have no idea how to play caravan. I'm sorry.
This final question. For anyone looking to do cosplay for the event, maybe doesn't have a kit together yet, do you think there's time to build one, and would you all be willing to help them?
Absolutely. That's the main thing I think of New Arizona Republic is we want to help people get into their cosplays, learn stuff, make their kits their own. But yeah, absolutely. Between now and September, there's definitely time to put something together for sure.
November.
Not like Power Armor or anything like that, but you could do a Raider, a Vault Dweller,
We have a Cryptid Hunter that is going to be joining us in September at
his
Tucson
outfit's pretty
Comic-Con.
cool. Yeah.
So yeah,
You build a Mongol, all sorts of stuff, man.
yeah, and it's really cost effective depending on what you want to do. Going to places like thrift stores or your Goodwills or places that have secondhand type of items, secondhand sports equipment specifically is really helpful. So you can really pull something together in a relatively short amount of time. without really breaking the bank. And that's kind of also where that individuality comes in, where you put your own spin on it, you make your own character to be in that universe, and then just explore and have fun with it.
Yeah, you said September. We were talking, of course, November events.
Oh
like,
yeah, I was talking about our con. Sorry, yeah.
I guess,
For
so
November,
you
for
think
November, you can put something pretty good together by November for sure.
Yeah.
As long as you're dedicated. Don't procrastinate like I do, and then wait 2 weeks before the con shows up.
So either way, September or November, you could put something together.
Yeah,
though.
absolutely.
Just avoid what we call the con crunch.
Yeah, that's where you wait till the last 2 weeks and you're like, man, I got to get something together.
You get
Or
6
I'm not
months of work done in about 12 hours, and you just feel awful afterwards.
Lots of cursing, lots of burnt fingers, all sorts of stuff.
Hot glue in places it shouldn't be.
And where do people go to contact you all, find you all? What's your...
We're on Instagram under New AZ Republic. We're on Facebook under NAR Cosplay and Prop Group. And then we have an actual website it's just newarizonarepublic.com.